Hump day,
Home day.
hump day, hump day. It's Wicked Wednesday, y'all. So you know it's time for some tea, man. Wicked Wednesday sports tea, man. Yeah, man. It's your boy OGBigSam, and to my left, your right, my right, your left is the franchise. Yeah, he played both sides of the
What's
ball. Y'all.
what's happening? Y'all already know what it is. It's hump
Yeah.
day.
Yes, 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 yes. We're gonna be getting at you all about, we gonna talk a little Raheem Morris. Uh, you, it took some last minute deliberation, but um, I think we got to repeat it. We got to repeat winner this week for sports tea dummy of the week. Um, yeah, yeah. And we got a repeat offender for the STFU. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Mm,
yeah, yeah. Um,
that's some spicy tea.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Now we're gonna also talk about someone that is used to being controversial, used to being in the eye of the storm, if you will. Whoever is in Terrell Owens' camp, please hear me out. Please hear my plea. Okay, that man 50 years old. All right. And I get it. He's in phenomenal shape. We just saw him a month ago in a race with somebody that and it was clocked at 4.344. Okay. Phenomenal shape. Great. That's great for a 50-year old, running up and down the track, what I'm saying? But to suit up and get back on the NFL field at that position.
Mm-mm-mm.
And like I was talking earlier, before we came on, I, if there is fire to this smoke, I mean, if there's any truth that the 49ers are actually entertaining this, ooh, Lord have mercy.
Mm, crazy.
A 50-year-old TO on a football field in a train wreck with Helms or Whites or a Howard or a Hyde, uh, uh, you know, contrary to what y'all may think, that Ramsey can hit too. Okay, I'm just saying, you know,
Yeah.
a Buda Baker, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and we might end up experiencing something that we don't want to experience, you know, while trying to watch a NFL football game. All right. If you are in Terrell Owens' camp, if you are his assistant, his manager, his business manager, his agent, I don't care if you have to handcuff him to his house with cement bricks on his feet. Do not let this happen. Do not let don't this cannot happen. This cannot happen.
Oh,
He need to
oh.
sit down and be a daddy. He need to sit down and be a father. He need to sit down in the stands or in the luxury suite while Junior is on the field playing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he need to do. You know, I honestly I love T.O. for what he gave the game, He was one of the best to, ever do it at that position. He was one of the best.
Get your
He was
popcorn
one of
ready.
the, he was one of the best. You know what I'm saying, to do it at the position. But he's in a different chapter in his life, and he needs to just stay in that direction in that chapter. No,
Facts.
no, do not even no. Stop looking at pads. Stop looking. No, stop. No, no, no. You're 50, my guy. You're 50.
Mm-mm.
Your son is playing for the 49ers now. Okay, let him do that. It's his time.
So, Sam.
Hmm.
Okay, Brian People said, "Don't forget about Eric Harris. He he
Yeah,
he he a hick stick too."
yeah,
And
yeah. He hit somebody so hard they changed their name.
the chosen.
Yes,
But
yes.
hey, Maurice Martin. The answer is hell no. I don't want him down here. No.
Who? What?
He talk. He asking what if he come down here? Hell no.
No,
Leave his ass over there on the West Coast.
no,
Don't come. No, no.
no,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope.
no.
Nope.
He 50,
Mm-mm. Y'all can have that. No, thank you. Return
and
to
he ain't
sender.
been. And it's been what? What? How many years? What? 6?
When was the last time he played?
Has it been 6 years since he been on the field? No, bruh.
Hold up.
No, that is not a good business decision.
Mm-mm.
That's asking for insurance claim issues. I mean, just no. Saying good afternoon to everyone in the chat while franchise is divvying up his info. Brian Peoples, Anthony
Mm-mm.
Savanier,
Mm-mm.
Maurice
Sam.
Martin.
Sam. This
Yes.
bi- he hasn't been on the field since 2010. Hell
Oh my
no.
God. 14, a decade and a half? Hey, Sonya. What's
Hey, Miss
good,
Sonya.
Maurice? A
Oh
decade and
no.
a half. No. He,
Oh
again, I say it
no.
again. He 50. He 50. Come on, man. Let's I mean, I want my legends and Hall of Famers to stay that legends and Hall of Famers. I don't want to be reliving an image of you doing this, and it only takes one. You're 50, my guy. We just saw a kid 2 years ago that gave a hit and his heart stopped. Okay, I mean, come on, I get, wanting to, you know, get it out the system or 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 whatever the case may be, but just no, bro, no,
Hey, Sam.
no.
Maybe he trying to be like Bernie Mac on Mr. 3000.
No, no, man. I do not want to be watching a game and watching a train wreck happen, and this man is end up like Christopher Reeves for the rest of his life.
Oh, Jesus. No, we're not doing this.
He 50, 50, five decades old, and he hasn't been on the field in 15 years. Man, stop. No,
Mm-mm.
no, no,
So,
no, no.
on a lighter note, Scotty Miller is reuniting with his offensive coordinator in Pittsburgh.
Color me not surprised.
Mm, no.
and it makes sense. It gives Russell another target. You know,
Yeah, yeah. Maybe yeah, yeah.
they're putting the pieces around him. You know what I'm saying? They're it, it, Pickens is gonna have a hell of a year
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
with all
yeah.
with what they've already added up there. He's gonna benefit strongly from it. It's gonna be hard to double him. They're gonna have to shade. Um, you know, cover two shell over the top to make them throw underneath. You know, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that was my uh synopsis on if the people around him really truly care about him, if his team, if his investment group around him gives any damn about him, intervention, slap him, change the locks on all the houses and take the keys. Do not let this happen. Okay. Now, um, moving on to key diamond of the week is a repeat winner and repeat offender. I mean, Rasheed Rice, for real, my guy, for real. For, you register a car in a Lamborghini in your name and decide you want to go play bumper cars on the highway and walk away like you know like you don't know nothing, ain't seen nothing, and then didn't expect nobody to come. You just won the Super Bowl, Kansas City Chiefs, bro. Now you
Yeah,
decide
for
you
real.
want to go and have an altercation with a woman. I mean, bruh,
Come on, my guy. Got to be more careful.
altercation with a woman. You want to go to jail.
Hmm.
You got to keep it PC. You want to go to jail. you you want to go to jail. I'm just saying. And you ain't but 5'10". All right. General population would not be nice to you. Yeah.
Hey, Sam. She, uh, we not finna pass. We not finna. No, no, no. We not finna bypass that. He gon' he gonna become somebody's cigarette.
Hey, listen. Hey, ain't you a
Hey.
wide receiver? You gonna give me your cornbread, baby.
You gonna eat your cornbread.
he
Oh,
didn't get my cornbread, Ma.
hey, ain't you good with your hands?
Right. I mean,
Catch
man,
these nuts.
right. You got to make better choices, man. You got to
Come
make better
on,
choices,
bruh.
man. I mean, you just you compounded one adolescent incident with another. Why? Why? I mean, for real though. Why? I'm just saying. You go ahead and get an altercation now. You being investigated for the alleged altercation with some woman. Good afternoon, Southside. Hey, Auntie.
Hey,
Good afternoon,
Auntie.
Mr. Amy. What's happening? I mean, really, you just gotta, you can't be a juvenile all your life, man. I mean, you don't want to be judged certain way. Stop doing this shit that they know they predicting you gonna do. You walk right out here, and you know you fit the profile of a dumbass nigga.
Oh, his face is gonna be in the dictionary.
Yeah, right next to that other one with the vehicular homicide, DUI homicide. That one, both of them gonna be right there together. Twin idiots. I'm just saying. You got to make better choices, man. You got to make better choices, man. Southside said, Rice may be the new Batman getting away with all the crimes and guns.
Hey, you stop it. So you saying he throwing up his signal, Southside?
Southside, go stand in the corner. Go stand in the corner. Stay your hands in the corner. Don't come in here with that foolishness today.
You keep your hands out of that cookie jar.
Mm, mm. Oh man. Uh, Maurice, who is who suffering from CTE?
Uh,
Who? T.O.?
I don't know.
Or
You might be
Rashid
talking about
Rice?
Rashid Rice. Yes.
Yeah, because he's exhibiting some Antonio Brown behavior
Oh Jesus.
and just saying Rice. I mean, who knows? I mean, because when you decide to do 118 miles an hour in the 55-mile-an-hour zone, and play bumper cars while doing 118 miles an hour, and then get up out the car and walk down the highway like, all right, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. You go home and sit and watch on the news as everybody and their mama looking for you. Team looking for you. Family looking for you. Oh,
No, I'm not
hello.
it. I'm not it.
Mm-mm. You walking down the highway like, I don't know what's going on back there. It wasn't me.
I don't know what to talk about. I'm
That's
just
just
jogging,
crazy.
sir.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah,
that's
yeah. William Amy. Yes, yes. Henry Ruggs Jr. Yes.
uh-huh.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Now, on the next award given out, well, not award, just somebody just some people that just generally just need to shut the fuck up. Um, all of you out here talking about Terry Font no need to be fired. Just really need to just go just get off of social media. Become a hermit. Try sleeping under a rock. Playing in traffic.
How about that? Go play in traffic.
You know, just
Doing
saying.
doing rush hour.
Right. On 85 North right before you get to 400.
Oh Jesus, Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
or down near the airport. How about that?
Mm-mm,
Go play in that track.
no, 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 no. 85 North,
Oh, I know.
going up
I know.
Hadlenburg, headed toward 400. Go right there.
Oh,
You just run across that a couple times to see if you can avoid the cars. You know what I'm saying with that bullshit. You
try to
know,
play leapfrog with that shit.
right, right. Because y'all see, and here's the funny thing about it. And we said that this was gonna happen.
We said it.
We said that whatever not so black thing that he's gonna do, it was gonna be when they turn on. And it mighty funny him giving them their Michael 2.0. Oh, lefty 2.0. Oh, now they mad. Wait a minute. No, it wasn't lefty 2.0. It was the trade up in the second round to get a you know, which in some circles, a lot of people were saying that, which was a good pick. A lot in some of the common sense folks explaining, well, look, you got to understand whose scheme it is, who's running the show, and who they deem as a fit for what they want to do.
Yep.
This is what Raheem and Jimmy Lake and Jerry Gray want to do. Not you, armchair, lazy boy, love seat, GM, wannabe coach, part-time scout. Not you. See, everything that was picked. Understand something because it is really just it's going to segue into the meat and potatoes.
Hmm.
It seems how I'm about to say it, you know what I'm saying? Because Raheem Morris knows defense. He does.
He does.
And he has 2 rings as a coordinator to prove it. As a defensive coordinator. He has coordinated 2 championship defenses. So when he goes and gives Terry, the recipes for what, he wants to, put in his, uh, potluck as he did in LA, as he did in Tampa. What is your problem? See, y'all need to stop looking for these quote unquote big names and start understanding the game that it is a Fitbit for the coach that is running the show, for the coordinator that is running the show. Okay. For the GM that is presenting the pieces for the show. See, we have this innate ability to try to tell the professionals, how bad they are at their job.
Okay.
We have an innate ability of, wanting to wanting to be loud and stuff and be bad at it. How you be loud and bad?
Sound like a hood rat chick to me.
In my Herm Edwards voice, don't hit sin. Don't hit sin. No, no, no,
Oh, oh
no.
no. Oh
Pineapples.
no. Oh no. I wasn't ready.
Right. But again, Raheem Morris, it is documented evidence. It is proven evidence. It is historic evidence. The man has 2 rings as a coordinator. He's coordinated 2 championship defenses. Okay. He left that defense in Los Angeles sitting pretty well
Mm-hmm.
with what's left on that defensive roster. They're sitting good for life after Aaron Donald.
Ooh, Sam, guess who picked? Guess who they got coming
Verse.
after? Yes, come on, bruh.
And then the two young boys that they picked the 2 years prior. Yeah, the Rams are sitting good for life after Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know, while y'all are looking for reasons to get out here and jump out here and jump on your soapbox about your disdain for this pick, that pick, saying this pick, that pick. Understand, and I'm gonna keep reiterating this. This man has coordinated two championship defenses. He has coordinated two championship defenses. You know, it makes no sense. When you look at what we did in the draft, um, with the what 6, 7 defensive picks, was it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, mm, when you try to dismiss or yeah, dismiss someone's acumen or portfolio, if you will, that has done it, and yeah, a lot of people, harken back to, his head coach time, those 5 years in Tampa, right? Okay. Um, and I say all the time, it was an experience. I guarantee he learned something from that experience. Okay. And then going, back to his roots as a coordinator and getting to the more and more time has gone on since he's been here, the more and more I ingrainedly believe that, it was meant for Raheem to be here. It was really meant. I mean, for every choice and decision that he has made since walking in the door, his very first head coaching decision when he walked in the door was what? Moving T.J. Yates to quarterbacks coach. That right there alone, I was just like, okay, he has a grip on reality.
Yeah.
He hadn't even unpacked, hadn't got off the plane good. TJ, you the QB coach, man. Get out the receiver room, you the QB coach. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. With how he's rolling. You know what I'm saying? Is it Trice, Zion, the linebacker from Notre Dame? Um, roll. Oh my goodness. That young man's name is gonna give people fits, especially if he's repeatedly making plays. I can hear the crowd now. Roll.
Right. Sound like an over there dog.
Right. I mean, and then looking at the undrafted free agent pickups after the draft. Michael Matthews, stop it. You stupid. Georgia, Texas boy. What's good, man? Zay in the bag. What's happening? Appreciate y'all joining me, man. Appreciate y'all joining. It made me lose my train of thought with that foolish. um, Raheem Morris knows defense. He has 2 rings to prove it. Oh, okay. I was talking about the draft picks and fitting. That's where I was going. That was my train of thought.
Mm-hmm.
Trice, we and Zion, you know what I'm saying? We got bigger on the defensive line. We added a weapon to the we had 2 weapons to the linebacker room to be exact. Now that I think about it. Ooh, roll and that Notre Dame boy.
Yep.
Mm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And Sam, you know what all these draft picks have in common, especially after the first round. Pause.
Um what do they have in common? They have some type of special defensive ability. I don't know. They all played in 3-4. I'm stumped.
They are all over 6 feet. Every last one of them.
Oh damn.
They set out to make us longer. Pause.
No
But
Penix.
no Phoenix. Nah, but they they set out to make us longer on the defensive line this offseason. Shut up, Sam.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm trying to read these comments. They in the bag. They stop it. Stop it.
Don't
We're
do
not.
that.
No. We're not doing this. No,
Pineapple,
no.
pineapples, pineapples.
Michael Matthews said, "Glad y'all woke up today and keep doing what y'all doing. Love the content." Why? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you.
we
Thank you very much.
appreciate you, sir.
Uh. Oh well, it wasn't what Owens said. Zay, it was what he's contemplating and trying to do. He fit it. He fit there and trying to get back on the football field. He fit it. That's what he did. And what he said is what he did.
Mm,
Uh, let's see what's happening, Georgia, Texas boy. What's good with you? What's good with you? Michael Matthews says Terry is a blessing to the city and team. He got Breeze and all those fellas, and they won a Super Bowl. Let him cook. From your mouth to God's ears, and it sounds better when you say it.
facts.
It sounds better when you say it. Fan base don't know what they be talking about. This is true. Daily. Walking down the what? I'm not even. I'm not even. I am not. That dude, he is tripping. You know. But yeah. At the end of the day, Raheem knows defense. It's proven. It's documented. Um, and in this case, he gets to be the architect, if you will, over what this version of the Dirty Birds are going to be. And if it's anything like his last two stops, there quite possibly could be some jury in the future.
Hopefully in the near
You
future.
know, I mean, there has been a championship defense pretty much everywhere he has been. I don't see that being any different this go around here. I mean, with the construction and what he's trying to what I'm saying make happen here. Tay, bro, you said I believe one of those D linemen going to be a star player. And I've made no secret. I'm rolling with Zion, the dog.
The dog.
I think he's gonna be this surprise monster. That's what I that's what I yeah that's what I think. Our seventh round pick is gonna be the diamond in the rough.
I say it's gonna be two.
Yeah, I mean because everybody is on Trice.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah. Try it because he had a first round grade on him. I mean,
Yeah,
and for him to slide all the way to the third, yeah,
yes.
we. I was like, huh? He slid to us,
Mm-hmm.
and he's familiar with Jimmy Lake's defense as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's game over.
Right. Yes. Very. It's gonna be very comprehensive and fitting, if you will.
I'm telling you. Why? Just picture an old ass dog trying to run. I'm telling you, bro.
Not doing it with you, Aunt. Not doing this with you. Not doing this with you. Not doing this with you. The overall big synopsis: fixed now, win now, develop now, and end up in the end of the day with a sustainable product. You know, feel and mission and reality, because that's where we are, ladies and gentlemen. That's where we are. That's where we are. It's the situation that we're in. Um, it's gonna get a little rocky when all these contracts start working themselves out, and it's gonna get a little rocky. But I think that we with the regime that we have now, with the pieces in the right places that we have now, it's going to be a rocky but foreseeably successful ride. Appreciate you for joining. Auntie says last year draft class is so far the best draft class in Atlanta Falcons history. You might be right there. You might be right there, Auntie. You might be right. We won't have this pick again, especially if we have the 32nd pick overall. Yeah, that is, I mean, he said that. Raheem said that. You know what I'm saying? Raheem said that. You know, but, you know, but like I said, the overall point I'm trying to make with this thing, man. Like I said, Raheem, well, there's been a contending to championship level defense everywhere he has been. Um, there's been a good defense everywhere he has been. All right. And he is a true believer, and he has said defense wins championships. You know, because the puzzle pieces for the offense, it's just gonna work itself out. I mean, it's genuinely gonna, positively work itself out. But you have to have the defense. You getting off the field on third down 60% of the time, 60 to 65% of the time, which stands the reason that your defensive red zone percentage would probably be high as well. So, um, when you're getting off the field and putting the ball in your offense, giving your offense, what I'm saying, the ball, that's what they call complementary team ball.
Yes,
You
sir.
know, yeah, your special teams come on and punt and you know and give the opposing offense a long field, and the defense is in a situation where they can pin their ears back all three downs, and we've seen what Raheem is capable of when he has a defense at his disposal. He can wreak havoc. Um, and he's in a position where he can build his own. When he's building his own, me putting the pieces, you know, of a foundation together that could turn into something, sustainable, a sustainable product. There's another word that doubles for that sustainable product, But I'll let us get sustainable first, and then start talking about that there, you know. You know, but people, we have to understand something, and I'm gonna keep reiterating it. Raheem Morris knows defense. Okay, so stop all your belly aching about the big name that we didn't draft. Stop all your belly aching about the money we spent on Kirk Cousins and we didn't spend it on Simmons or Hunter and blah 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 blah. Those are your fantasy football picks, not Raheem Morris's architectural plan to build this team. You know, it just people. You have to open your eyes, open your third eye, your mind's eye. You know, if you look at this staff, he has brought people in that he trusts, brought people in that he has worked with, brought people in that know and has a good grasp on the type of system that he wants to run. um, you with a Jerry Gray backing you, and you know, and collaborating with you, it is not far fetched. It is not out of reach that they can build a contending championship defense. The pieces are there. Raheem got two chips, man. So he know what a championship contender defense looks like.
Sure do.
He know what it takes to get to get one, to build one, to grow one. So all this belly aching about what picks we didn't, what I'm saying, make, it this number and that number, and we could have got him at the. You don't know. You're not an NFL scout. You're not anybody of any stature that was in any one of them war rooms to know who was going to make what move, what could possibly happen, or what might have happened had we not, traded up into that spot. You don't know. You don't know who was going to make what pick. So just stop the belly aching and just sit back and let Raheem marinade, season, rotisserie based, conventional oven cook this personnel grouping to put this team together. It's just that plain, that simple. Um, I mean, when you look at it, you got a Trice. You know what I'm saying? Zion, like I said, who I think is going to be a underrated, what I'm saying, surprise. Um, you know, I think the linebacker from Notre Dame, who I think is going to get get plenty of work. You know,
Captain America.
um, yeah. Then we got T1000 coming back. You know what I'm saying? And man, I better sit down and put the seatbelt on and put your feet rest up and enjoy the ride, man. Enjoy this defensive journey ride because it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Um, I mean, what do you see as possible surprises coming from this defense? And
Surprises.
yeah, possible surprises.
Hmm. You know what? I think this cornerback group, or not even just the cornerback group, but the whole back end as a whole, is gonna raise some eyebrows this year. I think they're gonna be in the top, like I say in the top 15s, range of impact they're gonna have on this defense. And it's not gonna be because of how they're playing. It's gonna be because of how they are coached and how they prepared in the offseason. Because we still have Jerry Gray on the in our front office, um, as well as our head coach is a former DB. So
Mm-hmm.
I trust that they know what the hell they doing when they didn't go out and they didn't get any cornerbacks in the draft because they knew that they could find some you know a couple of gems in undrafted free agency after we signed a couple in free agency before the draft. So we didn't necessarily need to draft any because they feel good about the group that we have. And if they feel good about it, I want to see. I'm looking forward to what it's going to look like come training camp because those battles are going to be something else.
Yeah, the count battles are gonna be off the chain. Definitely agree with you there. Definitely agree with you right there. Right there, right there, right there.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
yes, 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 yes. Well, now in we do have some NFL news. The Miami Dolphins have officially signed Odell Beckham Jr., ladies and gentlemen. God bless you, Tua. I will keep you in my prayers. And that's all I have to say about that. Yeah. God bless you, Tua.
Jenny, why don't you love me? Oh,
Now, now,
yeah, I was just about to.
now, Tybro, 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 why don't you love Troy Tybro? Why ever would you think that, Tybro? You can't lose your starting spot to injury, man. Come on now. Let's not do that. But can you can would you like to explain why you think that, sir? Could you enlighten us?
Please elaborate. I want to hear this.
You saying
'Cause,
T1000 is going to be a rotational piece?
ain't no
Okay,
way in
now
hell.
what were you looking at as him as middle linebacker before he got injured to think, okay, he's gonna be nothing at best a rotational piece. You do realize this young man played quarterback at one point in time, right? And tight end.
And running
Okay.
back.
And running back. Okay. So a guy with that kind of football knowledge that could and it was said that he was, excellent with, saying delivering the plays, making changes and adjustments and whatnot, and things of that nature. What happened leading up to his injury that makes you think he cannot be a starter now? Because he got injured. He wasn't playing bad. He was trending upward. He was trending toward all proism.
Hmm.
So can you? I mean, because you double dipped on it. He's not going to be a starter, and then called him a rotational piece at best. So help the rest of us that are not in the know.
Sam, Sam,
I'm,
come on, bro.
I'm just saying. See
I,
this is another one of them don't hit seeing moments. But I'm hoping that there is some logical, what I'm saying, rebuttal to explain this mindset. Did we miss something?
thank you, Maurice. Thank you. How are you gonna bench the quarterback of your defense? I'm just curious. I mean, I don't know. You can't do that, bro. Because before he got hurt, other than um who
Before Troy got hurt, who was playing better than him on the defense outside of Jesse Bates?
outside of Jesse, you can't name not one person.
He was sideline to
Hold,
sideline making
hold on,
plays.
hold on. Here we go, Sam.
Mm.
He said, I believe Landman is better linebacker and more skilled. Mm,
Whew.
more skilled.
He did a hell of a job in filling in. Um, And Caden Ellis made him easy to do that with his play. Um, Again, leading up to his injury, I saw nothing that would make me want to think that okay, he can't be anything other than a rotational piece. No, he was the mic, he was the green dot. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he was from sideline to sideline making plays, but and then he's made some special team plays that I don't think I've ever seen any other linebacker make. Okay, and you want to okay, all right.
Man,
All
we not gonna waste our breath on anything
right.
because keep
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the high road on this one and just say agree to disagree. Um, there's a lot of talent in that linebacker room, and T1000 is in the cream of that crop. All right, so um, I'm not gonna get pitted in a Lamb. Who would I rather have, Lamb or Troy type of thing? Because this ain't that. I'm stating that I don't see him losing his starting spot to injury. Number one. Number two, before the injury, his play was trending to our pro status.
yep.
Okay. Um, and yeah, we saw a lot from Lamon. Yeah, Lamon was a splash in the pan, a breath of fresh air. Yeah, he was. But I'm just as a coordinator, as a linebackers coach, you 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 bring your leader back and put him back where he belongs, and you let him to continue to develop and grow into the uh 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 uh, uh to the insane middle linebacker that we know he can grow into being. You know, Keith No Sweat. Yeah, 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 yeah. You're right, Keith. Maurice said Troy Anderson will be starting. Landerman will be. Mm, you can answer it. Landerman will be a rotational piece to give Troy some rest here or there. I mean, honestly, I think all three of them are gonna. I mean, are gonna be out there. I think Landerman, Troy, and Ellis, and Evan Katie on the other side, or the young kid from Notre Dame. If you know if Evan Katie stalls in his development, there's enough talent and and yeah, there's enough talent, formidable talent in the linebacker room to really not be worried about who's going to be on the field for what snap. Landerman and Troy, the middle linebackers are going to be on the field majority of the time. Okay, so to be talking about rotational and all this kind of stuff, no, no. I mean, and honestly, I think it was a blessing in disguise to see Ellis wear the green dot, to see Landon wear the green dot, because you have three guys that are formidable with the lingo, and hearing shit being called to be able to transfer information to the unit. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I'm right there with you, Keith. I'm right there with you. You can't wait. They're gonna do dogs.
Them dogs.
Yeah, but Tay, bro, that's not a point. I mean, because we're talking about two players, and they're both are growing. They came in at the same time. The difference is Troy was drafted, Landman was an undrafted free agent in that same year. Okay, so I mean, you know, to say Troy, I never once said that that Troy didn't need to go. I said leading up to his injury, he was trending toward all proism with his play, and no one can say he wasn't.
I know one.
No one can. You can go back and look at the film leading up to that injury and all the games leading up to the injury. No one can say he was not. Nobody, not nobody can say he wasn't trending upward.
Hell not.
Not nobody. So I'm not gonna sit here and co-sign him losing his, starting job due to injury. You got Maurice Martin with $5 super chat.
Five.
So who is gonna be on the other side of AJ Terrell? That's my question going into this season. I'm not sure who that guy will be going into the year. It's gonna be
Right in
it's
front.
gonna be Clark. That's obvious. It's gonna be Clark.
Right.
That's a no brainer. It's gonna be Clark. And hell, Raheem even hinted to that. So that is a question that has pretty much already been answered.
Mm-hmm.
And I think one of these early three young undrafted free agent corners that we signed, I think two of them are going to make the team. I think two of them will make the team, but
Two out of
Clark
three.
Phillips is going to be number two. That's a given. I think he earned that last year.
Mm-hmm. He got
I
paid
do.
with fire, and he passed with flying colors.
I think he earned that last year. So that's just I don't even think that's even up for debate. Um, we ended up into this affirmation of Troy not being a starter, uh, and whatnot. But and I was just giving my assertion of him not losing his starting job to injury. You know what I'm saying? And now if his play was suspect leading up to his injury, then I might could understand or even might even be down with you on that. With Landerman being the starter. What I'm saying, with the green dot. But that was not the case. Um, you know, um, our linebacker room is, I think it's gonna be top three this coming season. I really do. That's what I think. Um, we haven't had this much talent in our linebacker room ooh, and
At least 10 years.
yes, yes, yes.
Just
So,
saying.
um,
Outworking anybody.
hey, you know what I'm saying?
So Sam,
Well,
uh,
well,
oh, my bad.
go ahead, go ahead.
No, Keith No Sweat said not Alfred. You don't think Alfred get gonna be on the outside
And Alfred, I think Alfred, D. Alfred does his best work in that slot.
inside?
Yeah, in the slot. I think, I think, I think Clark Phillips earned QB2. I mean, CB2 on last season in my book. He 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 put in some work last season. I said that again. So will Alfred be cut or put on special teams as extra? I mean, well, he was already on special teams. Um, Alfred would be he would be a slot he would be a slot corner,
He's not gonna get
slot
paid
corner,
special
down
team.
packages. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be on special teams as well because he did return some punts, a lot of punts last season.
And he's a
We
hell of a gunner.
we're not losing Alfred.
No,
Alfred is Swiss Army knife. He can return punts, kicks. You know, he's nickel corner, dime corner. You know what I'm saying? Slot. You know what I'm saying? In base packages. So Alfred's good, but Clark is going to be CB2 because he earned that. Southside was good. Was good. Yeah, me perfect. I think the CB group is already set. AJ, Clark are bound, and Alfred is the slot. Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
yep,
Yeah, yeah. I kind of figured that out. Yeah, yeah. You got to get that auto spell correct.
right, right.
Yeah. He said, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, because when you look at the situation, think about something. That's why we didn't draft any. Us not drafting any corners. Told you we gonna make a check work for AJ. Okay, that's pretty much etched in stone. Like I said, and Clark, he earned that spot with his work on last season. He earned CB2.
He was
You know what
making
I'm saying?
plays last season.
That is no knock on Alfred. It's not because Alfred did work. He was just doing a lot of other things as well, namely special teams. Returning kicks and punts. You know, but he would be in some dimes, in some nickel packages. He would be in some rotation. You know what I'm saying? They may switch up some things. We're not losing Alfred. Alfred is he is a needed, much needed piece, you know what I'm saying, in two phases of this team. So, you know, yeah, about whatever. Thanks for joining, man. Nice to see you today. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I wouldn't mind offer on the X or Y under a mismatch in height, but he can definitely ball. Yeah, yeah, he can. Not like I said, it's no knock on him, but to me, you know, Clark earned he earned CB2 on last season. Clark Phillips to me,
Yeah,
you know,
he did.
he earned it. So I don't the question being asked, I just felt like it wasn't a question. I felt like it was a no brainer. Clark Phillips is he earned that. He fought for that. He grinded for that on last season. You know what I'm saying? So they just pencil him right on in there. Yeah, yeah. Y'all 17 eyeballs checking out. Hit the like button. And if you like some of the conversation and some of the content, share it. And if you liked it that much, subscribe to the channel, OGN TV. You know, I do this thing 4 days, 4 days a week, man. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. You know. Um, Southside said, and I think people forget Clark played slot well in college, but he was even better at the boundary um, cornerback at Utah. So this isn't new to him. Right,
An
right,
understatement. Yes.
right. I mean, to be honest, he outplayed the slot spot. To be honest, shit, they started putting him out there. You know what I'm saying? Out there on the islands. You know, a little bit more than just him playing slot on last season. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say he earned it because he was out there. And then with those in those games that Okuda missed, shit, he filled in and put in work.
Sure did.
He filled in and put in work. Sergeant first class.
Sergeant,
What's
first
good? What's
class.
good? What's good? What's good? Do y'all remember when Shanahan took Trey Lance and Javon Kinlaw by jumping the Falcons? You see, both of them did not work out for the 49ers. That man is cursed from your mouth to God's ears.
We know why he cursed. Everybody know why he cursed.
Yeah, man, I'm working on it, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's a marathon, not a sprint, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my present goal is 200, and I need 56 for that. 55, 56, 54, something like that for that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, hey, I'm just I'm keeping the fire burning. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep it consistent. you know. I'm finna, finna get it, finna up the program a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and add some things to the repertoire, you know what I'm saying, for this channel, to get the attention coming in a little bit faster. But like I said, it's a marathon, not a sprint, you know. Because if you get in here like it's a sprint, and you're gonna drive yourself crazy,
Hmm.
with irritation and frustration, because the numbers are not, the sub numbers are not going to move like that. You know, it's just, it's just the way of the animal, in their podcasting thing. But hey, I'm in it for the long haul, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking sports, I could do it in my sleep. You know, hey,
Facts.
what I mean. So hey, I appreciate the support, man, honestly. And if you haven't heard me say it before, I appreciate you all tuning in. I appreciate you all, what I'm saying, getting in here and dialoguing with it. I appreciate you all supporting the channel, supporting the content, whether we agree or disagree or whatever. I appreciate you for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? And getting in here and giving your opinion, and giving your comments. I appreciate it. I love all of y'all for it. You know what I'm saying? And I try to show my appreciation by trying to give you the best content that I can give you, and the knowledge of what I've seen throughout my years, watching sports. So, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate, what I'm saying, you liking my channel, liking my stuff, liking my content, sharing it, following me, or whatever the case may be. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? That's just real. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. And like I said, I appreciate you for
Appreciate
tuning
that.
in, man. You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? I appreciate you for tuning in. I'm just, I'm doing this thing. I try to keep it authentic. I try to keep it original. I try to keep it my voice. You know what I'm saying? My mind. You know what I mean? From me. You know what I'm saying? In the way that I speak, the way I see. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to do what nobody else does. You know what I'm saying? Because can't nobody else do what I do. Can't nobody, you know what I'm saying, read my mind or understand my mind or be able to tell you what I've seen as a sports fan. So that's what I'm trying to give you. You know, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay. All right, and I thank you, and I thank you for that, man. Real talk, real talk. I thank you. You know, and like I like to say, I hope you all got the feel of the content, the veggies and the content, and the side dishes. I hope you all got full. And swallowed in the swallowing of the information, in the
This
swallowing.
the swallowing. Hey,
What I'm
man.
saying? Hey, I hope y'all, enjoy the show. I hope you enjoy the content. I hope you got full, what I'm saying, on the nutrients of the information, that I could give you in these topics. You know, um, we got it's hump day. I'm over the hump day. What I'm saying? I got one more work day left in this week. That's Friday, and and y'all gonna it can Michael 2.0 give us the complete experience? Will be the topic on Friday. Oh yeah, we get messy. Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is what y'all want to talk about. This is what y'all want to talk about. Y'all want to talk about Michael Penix. Y'all want to force Michael Penix into the starting position like this season coming up. So I'm gonna help y'all talk yourself into some common sense on this
All
on
right.
this on this thing. I know if you heard me Monday, if you heard me Tuesday, you know where I'm at on this. But I keep hearing he could start this year. Okay, all right. If
What?
if was a fifth, okay, all right.
If
I
was
know
a
y'all
fifth,
saw the
I'd be
same national
trouble.
championship game that I saw. I know some of y'all saw that Arizona game. I know some of y'all saw the Arizona State game, the Washington State game. I know you did. I know you did. I mean, but hey, like I said, the situations like the Dan Marinos and Fran Tarkingtons and Matt Ryans, you know what I'm saying, the CJ Strouds of the world, they don't grow on trees. That don't happen every year, bro. That talents like that don't happen every year. And even with CJ Stroud, okay, 31 teams have tape on him now. This coming season is gonna show you what he's really made of. Because 31 defenses have tape on him now. Okay, so that's going to be a conversation piece. I mean, rookies are going to do rookie things. You can't skip player development. You can't cut corners on player development. You just can't. You cannot eliminate it altogether. You know what I'm saying? And throwing a guy to the wolves, it's just not necessarily always the best and only option. And if you don't believe me, go ask David Carr about his 5 years of therapy. Go ask Andrew Luck. Go ask Ryan Leaf. Go ask Jamarcus Russell and Andre Ware, Colt McCoy, Blaine Gabbert. Okay, you know, but that topic is for Friday, and we're at the end of this informative meal at the 1 hour and 20-minute mark. Listen, y'all, it's been a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to sit here with the franchise and talk shop with y'all and exchange opinions and observations and perspectives. It's always a pleasure. So what I'm saying, hey, you gotta keep it real, you gotta keep it dirty, you gotta keep it ATL and most notably, you gotta keep it real with yourself. Make your next choice your best choice, y'all. We are over hump day. We are over hump day. I think we got the heavy hitters tonight.
I believe
It,
so.
Yeah, I think we got a heavy hitters tonight. You know what I'm saying? Tune in. AFN, Unholy Alliance, the conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? Got something for you 7 days a week, 8 days a week, 25 hours a day. This is what we do when we do how we do it, y'all. This has been your boy, OG Big Sam, the historian and the franchise, with this episode of Wicked Wednesday Sports T on OGN TV, Mad Mike Network. Y'all have a blessed day and be safe out there. We out, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.